we are recording. This is Pimp My Ark. Neva and Arkaban are here. We are doing Deez right now. So let's go ahead and get this started.
What's up, Deez? How
Boys,
are you today, sir?
I'm alright. How are you guys?
Doing well, doing well. Just all right. So let's take a look at your commanders, man. Let's see what we got. Let's see what you're working with, man.
Take your pick.
Oh, we got to take your pick. Okay. So,
First things first, Monk gone.
We've
Ew!
made that.
How
We've
did you
made
do
that
that?
clear a lot.
How did you do that?
He ate Rock lead because Rock was my main.
Oh, well, I guess Monk's better than Rock.
yeah, I guess so. All right. Let's see what else you got.
So, working on King.
Okay.
Sister Wolf's stuck at the moment. Being A class, she can't really do a lot. So, Hancock's the usual. We set up. Just don't have a fourth skill because it went to Sister Wolf.
Mhm.
Era's a work in progress. She needs 4 more releases and she's S class.
Okay. All right. Let's take a look at your tech. Okay, I want to see what you're working with.
So pretty much my advance is just
I don't. I just want to know. I don't have to see the development, brother. You can take that one off. I just want to say advanced battle, and talents if you got them. So let's see what's your. So we are right there on unlocking C11 infantry.
yep.
Okay.
Thank God. I was worried there for a second. Like, I see 5 Walker careers. I'm like, we just got to talk about this shit.
I did waste unlimited crystals trying to get to T11 Walker first. Otherwise I would have been there already, so but talents aren't.
Bright side is infantry don't have a tank option, and since you're already almost at tier 11, it won't take you long to get those after the fact. So you can make a tank with that.
All right. So talents, you got Walker talents, but no infantry, no nothing. So your talents need some work. Do you have wormhole crystals? You have 21,000 wormhole crystals. All right. So let's get off of that for a minute. We're gonna go back to that. We're gonna revisit. All right. So let's take a look at your bots. See what kind of bots you got.
Just the basic at the moment, so
I don't know what the bots work with. All right, and gear now.
go this way. So nothing really good.
All right. And damn. All right. So what are you running currently? So you're running monk right now?
Yeah, I'm running monk with T10, T9.
Yeah, King, you gotta like the only gear it looks like you've got there is basically sweep pen that set.
Yep.
You're gonna have to push that to 40 sooner than late.
Yep.
And you could do the Devil's Touch first if you wanted to get full pen faster.
Oh yeah.
Although, like personally, if you can get a 10 lang or something, that would be better.
So that's what
Or
I
you
mean.
could
Yeah,
just
all of that leadership. Let's look and see what all available leadership you got. Hit the plus button for me. Hit leadership report. All right, scroll all the way to the far right. No, no.
Sorry.
Yeah, I could agree with this assessment. You're gonna have to go king, but you're gonna have to quickly get T11 infantry unlocked. So you're good for now. So what you need to do, the first thing first, you need to get your king skills up. Okay. Monk's not really gonna do you a fuck ton of good right now, to be honest with you. Over a king, you can run. I guess you can run a T10 king with wings and still be okay, but you don't have the talents yet. So
No.
You've got tier 10 walker, so you do actually have the talents. You can run
Yeah.
power walkers on tier 10 with wings, and then they can't stop you
yeah,
from
true,
triggering wings.
true.
So that's not terrible. And your gear, like, to be honest, there's not that much on this arc. You've got like the attack set, a smidge of gear. Your only real option is king and that sweep pen set. You just gotta
Yeah,
push that. Like Ira's okay too, but to be honest, as a main, she just doesn't hit hard enough. She's way better versus infantry. So like I would keep her for sure, but king is gonna punch uphill better.
I
Yeah.
can agree. So you wanna put all your absorb your leadership into your king.
So just
Of
get rid of
course.
Monk entirely.
Yeah, Monk does
I
nothing.
mean,
Monk is useless. Like if I was you,
you don't have
I would work towards maybe like a tank for All Star slash peak because you've got walkers and you're almost a tier 11, so you could do that, and it's not too. I mean, you're really comparably small though, so it might be harder to keep an army of any significant size. It might be easier just to put all your troops in the king.
Yep.
Like I
I mean,
always.
that sweep in set's gonna serve you a better purpose anyway, as well. I mean, you're gonna be able to kill a little bit more monsters with it. Once you get the levels up, you're gonna be able to, still kill things in GB and everything. So I mean, I just you
Do you have full metal?
Don't think I do.
What? Do you have mind map as a plugin?
No.
Hmm. Yeah, so like other than like you need utility comms for five commanders. It doesn't have to be monk. So your main problem is the fact that you don't really have very many useful S class commanders.
No.
Like you've got all the basic ones. So like I would just pick one, like maybe Medusa because she has a guaranteed hit. Just get rid of monk. I mean, it depends on whether or not you want to eat monk or leadership absorb. If you leadership absorb, you could just throw sonar on monk and use him as your farmer and
yeah.
whatnot.
That's what Monk's got on him now.
Ah, right. Yeah. If you want to leadership absorb instead of, I mean, transfer instead of absorb to keep monk around, he's not terrible. He's just not, great.
Yeah, I do have a chip I can absorb.
That's what I would do for sure. Like leave whatever you want for farming on monk and put everything else into king because really you don't have enough leadership or gear to utilize anything other than one commander at a time.
And then the
I
hoodoo.
would keep some on them. I would keep
Yeah,
some
you,
on
you do want him to be able to farm.
Or even
So
like 10 to 20,000. Leave 10
go
to
put
20,000 on there.
go.
So
Mm,
he's got 283 on him.
so go to like 260. Take 260 off of them. All right, perfect.
If I were you, I would eat the hoodoo and Jesus, why can't I think of her name?
Lilith.
Yeah, they're not good, and if you really
Yeah,
want, they're easy to
but
get.
you don't have
He needs
anyone.
farmers though.
You don't.
Doesn't have any
You don't
farmers.
have anything. There's no real
Don't
point
eat
in
them.
eating them because you still need farmers. You don't have anything.
Well,
Don't eat them yet.
He has farmers.
You've got King, Ira, Sister Wolf, and Hancock. So you got those four, and then Monk. So yeah, technically, I guess you could eat those.
Mm.
I don't know how much good it's gonna do you though.
Well, it doesn't do anything having leadership sitting on commanders he never uses.
Hey,
I'm just
don't
saying.
attack my playstyle.
Hang on. What's he got plugged into him? Hoodoo's got a plug-in on him. Oh, he's got Rampage.
Oh, it's only
That's
13.
like you've got decent skills on him though. Like, what are your skills on the other commanders right now?
Damn, mine are only at 50.
I mean, like that leadership's not going anywhere. You can save that for when you get your other commanders upgraded, and I'd probably use whichever one's got the better skills. Like Hoodoo right now is probably going to do more use with that 30 gear set than most of those.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because your skills aren't upgraded yet.
I didn't think you had fourth skill and all that. What do you have on Lilith? Is she just basic or?
I think she's just a basic.
Oh yeah, you can eat her if you want. I mean, it's not that much leadership. It's up to you, but
It doesn't really matter. I don't really use her anyway. She was one of the first ones I started out with. So it's not that hard to get her out of the release anyway. So
All right, definitely gonna boost some skills. That's first step. So
oh yeah, I'm working on Mind's Eye.
yeah, so just get that done like as quick as possible. You're gonna move your sweep pin set off your wolf to your king when you're fighting, but you're gonna so
Yeah.
but you're gonna need to put some bots into that. And right now, you don't have a lot of bots to put into it or a lot of gear to eat. And then you don't want to eat your attack set because I mean I just don't think it's a good idea to eat it at this moment in time for your art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I got this sweet set as well.
So that's sweet. So there's a difference between sweet and sweet pen. Okay, so once your sweet pen is high enough, I mean, you can. I would never tell anyone to eat their sweet set because it's a good utility. As long as
Yeah.
I mean, if you have a sweet set, that's a good thing. Now, sweet pen works differently. Sweet pen makes it to where you're going to be able to not only sweet things, but you can now kill things because you have that penetration and that damage going into them. So with the dual rod roses and that, you know what I'm saying? So.
Yes, I do.
All right. So that's your first step. You're that and you gotta unlock T11 infantry. So gonna get some of that UC quick, that way you can get that taken care of because that's you definitely gonna need those for now. You also have the ability, so you have enough wormhole crystals. It's a good thing if you want to go back to your talents. It's a good thing that you can you have enough wormhole crystals to actually push all those. So unlock, like you can unlock all those to level 1 as long as you have enough thing to go to the next level. I wouldn't do it right this second, but you know what I'm saying? Like, the thing is, would you have enough to progress to the next tree? So scroll over
Yeah.
for a minute. Energy module. What is that one?
21K. 21K
Yeah.
should get you through the first two trees, all level 1, and then you're
Yeah.
gonna want to start working on the infantry tech, the third branch. Leave Air and Walker where they're at.
Yeah. So that's what you're going to want to do. That get those first two trees to at least level 1.
Yep.
That way you can unlock energy module, and then you can work on. That's when you get your precise strike and your power of infantry. It's a really good thing for you to run for T11 infantry if you want. You know what I'm saying? So Like
Yeah.
power of infantry is on the king works really well, so that'd be next step. Keep focusing on your sweep in set, build that up, and keep focusing on
Yep.
the king drum, build it up. So
Yeah, you really don't have that much to work with for like. There's nothing to eat. You don't have that much leadership in random spots, and you've got the right commanders lined up, and you're working the right direction in tech. Like there really isn't that much to pimp for your arc. You're already going the right direction, basically.
yeah, you just need to put your sweep in set on king, and that's what you're going to be running. How many? Let's look
And
at the
hit
gen
the
slots.
help button for Christ's sake.
Yeah. All right, so let's look at your gym set for your sweep in. Let's look at that. I want to see what you got on that. 2 slots, okay. So, can you pull up just the whole just set it the preset save? Hit the little equipment thing. And go, all right. Do you have it saved? No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not a sweep in set. Scroll down.
Sweepin's the first one. It's just using the wrong pants.
So let's hit override on that. All right, now let's hit the I button. Scroll down. Look at 2 5 kings. Not going to change Gemini. Not going to do it on King. Andrew. Good thing to have. Do you have any energy?
Well, that's
No.
fine for now. You don't really want to change that till you swap that over to King.
Yeah.
Because you do need you will want Gemini on Sister Wolf, etc. But once you swap over to King, you're gonna have to get rid of the Gemini.
Yeah.
And you've already got two-piece Kings, so I guess you're gonna have to keep going for that. But for future reference, Kings should probably be the last set you ever inlay on most sets, just because it's so expensive. And if you don't have 4 sets on a gear that's not committed, then best not to waste it.
Agree.
But
Yeah.
you will want Canes and Dro and like 2-piece Virgo, 2-piece Libra at least for that set.
Okay.
Do you have any energy? Do you have any stones like spirit stones or god stones?
The only stones I have are the energy stones.
Do you have fragments?
Uh,
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
Oh,
Yes.
you're
Now
getting there. You don't forget put them in the chest, pants, and helm, not the weapons.
Yep.
When you get
Okay.
them. If you put them on the weapons, I will smack you.
I've got an extra wild rose there for when I build a Alcaran, I think it is. When I find it.
And a what? Alcade?
Yeah, Alcade. And then I've got 3 chests that I can pull the Apocalypta out. I just need the swallow. And then I just got to get enough blueprints to create it.
Right.
it wouldn't
Keep
necessarily be no good
in
on King.
Yeah, you don't really need an Alcade for anything until you get more gear around anyway.
Do you have a Dawn?
Yeah,
Because
you got the right stuff.
it's better than a Titan, but it's not really worth the cost comparison
Okay.
for most things you're going to use it on until you get a full pen set, and the full pen set is going to be for King, who doesn't want an Alcade.
Alright.
Do you
Yep.
have a Dawn?
Dawn hole, yeah.
Okay.
Wrong one.
You sounded so offended.
Okay, you're good.
So Dawn
It's like,
hole.
of course I got a Dawn hole. What's wrong with you?
Dawn hole's max and so is Gabriel.
Perfect.
So with the So with King, you're gonna run it down for sure.
Okay.
So you got a little while. go and everything. For now, what you can do though, you can run your T10. Once you gotta get your skills up to run the king. So get mines up and get the other one up. Get it done. That way you're good to go. But dump some resources if you have to in it and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just get it done. You know what I mean? That way you can actually run them. Then you don't, because you can
Talents.
still run your.
Definitely start working on level 1,
Mhm.
and every time you start the next tree, start on infantry.
Yep.
Once you get to the third tree, just do infantry talents. Start primarily purifying barrage, and then you might want to unlock interference field for your walkers, but you probably don't have to. Stop with power of
Okay.
walkers.
I mean,
Because you got 22k worm crystals. That's a lot. That's enough to get almost to level 1, I think, and get to the third branch.
Oh
At
yeah,
which
just
point
got
you're gonna want to work on power of infantry and purifying barrage primarily because you're gonna main king.
yes.
Though anything you have spare though, put into precise strike and power shot. Just cause once you start getting other infantry comms up there, because like right now all your commanders are walker. If you're going towards tier 11 infantry, you can start working. Maybe make your 5th commander an infantry comm instead of hoodoo, like Gilly, Neko, whatever. Because then you can start using precise strike once you get to that point.
I mean, if you have T10 infantry, you can just use Vega like I do.
Yeah, I mean, does he have it for now? I mean, just if we can have a damage comp because he does have the attack set.
Yeah,
He only has 480 though.
I mean, if you already have an attack set and you're not gonna, I would suggest using a Vega.
Right. Just though, keeping in mind once you push past,
That's not, his
because
skills don't level up.
you're already towards tier 11 infantry, so you're gonna have tier 11 sitting around. So if you're gonna fill up a march, might as well have an infantry commander that can utilize both the tier 10 infantry and the tier 11.
But he'll be a while before he can do that though. Unfortunately, because he has no UC, so it's gonna be a while before he can do that.
I spent all my UC upgrading the last one I needed to level 5 to unlock P11.
That was a smart move. You just gotta get to 211 now.
So I spent 65,000 UC getting it up to T11. So, like I said, if I didn't waste UC on the Walker line, I probably would have already had Eye of Greed unlocked.
Well, you've also got all
Right.
T10 unlocked.
Yeah.
I think we're all guilty of doing that.
Oh, I am, yeah.
Nope.
Okay, the silly ones like us.
I still only have tier 9 airships.
Basically, the hard part is done. You only need 30k. You can get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty much good. You just got to keep pushing levels. Start unlocking third, fourth gem slots on that sweep pen.
Yep.
You're not really you're unless you get a ruthless. There's not much changing with that set, so you can safely inlay third and fourth slots on most of it.
So
And yeah,
for you,
unlock talents.
Yeah, for you, being as though we're in the off season, I would recommend constantly upgrading skills until you get 30k UC. You should be constantly upgrading talents to level 1 and bots as you can. Try to get that sweep pen up. Don't build any more troops. Yeah,
and for your formations and everything, you can run. Like I said, you can still run P10 Walker if you need to with King, but it's not the best. So I mean, just focus on getting that T11 infantry for sure, and getting those skills up on King. That way you can transition the set over there. But you got to get some levels on that thing, man. So gotta get some bots. So get the bot grinding. Do you have a lot of them on? No. Do
Yeah.
you have a lot of them on? Do you have any? Do you have any other purple crystal thingies?
The melange.
Yeah, that's stuff.
Yeah, the melange, yeah.
The
much-
purple spice thingy.
Yeah, the little purple shits.
2 million.
2 million. Yeah, just save it.
Yeah.
You
Alright.
don't have any otter medals either. Ugh.
You, sir, are broken.
Very.
How do you have?
So yeah, you're just gonna be cranking out the RSS stuff, like skills and talents and stuff.
Yeah, so it's off season for you. So focus on building those skills up for sure. That's like I said, that's step one. You gotta get those skills going, man.
Yeah.
So then get your talents going right after that. From there, I mean, you should have enough UC saved up by the time you get those. They're decent enough, decent position to where you can actually go ahead and unlock the T11 infantry, and then you want to do your troop conversions to get you at least a good slot to run with your king. Sweep in can be very effective. Sweep in, I would just sweep in for sure because you already got it invested into it and everything like that. So definitely make sure you're getting those levels up for it. A sweep in has to be 40 plus to be effective in the aspect of the pin thing, but you can still have the sweep capabilities. It's just not. It does at that point. It doesn't overcome the sweep set. So you want to definitely get some levels in that, but it can be very very effective piece of equipment that you can run at the higher end meta as well. So you'll have a lot of fun doing it.
Alright.
All right.
Yeah. Start. What's your faction set to?
Faction still set to Yuri.
Oh, right. You still want to get Hancock. Okay. You're gonna need to have. You're gonna have to grind and get Hancock unlocked so that you can switch that to Nix's because you're gonna want Stella.
Yeah.
For wings.
Yes.
But at this point, if you're Voltaire and your Hancock's not S class yet, you don't really want to swap it.
Not yet. He's slowly getting there, but he needs a few more, so yeah.
Yeah, this is the off season, so this is the perfect time to focus on this, though.
Mm-hmm. You don't necessarily need wings. You don't necessarily need wings at 30 though. To be honest with you, on King, you're just hitting this for the extra attack at that point. So.
Right, but if that's your main long term, you're gonna want to push it to 30. There's no good reason not to.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean,
will it be his main, or will he want to switch to Ira later?
No. King Ira is great.
But
the smaller you are, the better King is gonna work.
Yes.
Because King hits that much harder on that one slot, which is huge when you're trying to fight tanks and such. Versus the wimpier one slot busts, etc., you kill more, but you're not winning as much. And like a lot of the Irish, you watch the replays in cast, like they're hitting those side slots and they're not killing them. Like the tank DSs, they'd probably do better running King because they would have killed the whole slot.
Yep.
That's the difference. Is you're either killing one slot or you're hitting 3. You aren't going to kill as much per se with King sometimes, but you're going to win more. And if you aren't winning, you're not doing much in the game. Like overall, in general. If you're going to lose every time you send, there's no point.
Yeah.
Alright, we got any more questions?
No, that pretty much summed up everything I needed to know anyway, so I'll just keep working on that.
Alright. Yeah, you're going in the right
Right.
direction with getting that weekend set out and everything, so go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
And ether, you can get one or the other Hancock or Sister Wolf from the ether shop if you're getting those on a regular basis. That might take you a while to get one, but so you don't have to grind to get both of them. Like I just got my Sister Wolf to S class via the ether, those diamond shaped thingies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I as well.
I got her close, but yeah. So I got her close, but not far enough.
Alright. Well,
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have any
you're
more
doing no more
questions,
questions or anything.
Nah, if I'm going in the right direction, I'm happy with that. I'll just keep grinding talents, infantry talents, and the skills on King, and get bots up for the Sui pen gear, and then just keep pushing to T11.
Yep.
yeah, that sounds good.
I'm happy with that.
All right, well, I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys showing up. Appreciate Deez for allowing us to look and pimp his arc. If you guys want to do an outro, you can. But yeah, I'm the Grinch, and I'm out.
Just want to say
I'm good.
thanks.
Peace.
Go ahead.
Just want to say thanks to Arkabane, Neva, and everyone for their information and their knowledge. And I will just keep grinding.
Alright. Cool. And like I said, as always, make sure you go like and subscribe to the channel and everything like that, guys. He's doing a lot for our community here, and he's getting our voice heard and everything like that. So make sure you go check out his videos. Grinch family, please, sir. And yep, I'm out.
Peace.
All
Don't forget to turn your stream off.